almost heaven. West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life was old then, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road, all my memories gather round her. Minus a lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. I hear her voice in the morning hour, she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home farm place. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road, take me home. Down country road, take me home. Down country road. All the leaves are brown. Stopped into a church, I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees, and I pretend to pray. You know the preacher like the crow. He knows I'm gonna stay. California dreaming of such a winter's day. happy lovers will marry our fortunes together. I've got some real estate here in my bag, so we bought a pack of cigarettes and Mrs. Wagner pies, and walked off to look for America. Kathy, I said as we boarded the Greyhound in Pittsburgh, Michigan seems like a dream to me now. It took me 4 days to hitchhike from Saginaw. I've come to look for America. Laughing on the bus, playing games with the faces. She said the man in the gabardine suit was a spy. I said be careful, his bow tie is really a camera. Toss me a cigarette, I think there's one in my raincoat. We smoked the last one an hour ago. So I looked at the scenery. She read the magazine, and the moon rose over an open field. Kathy, I'm lost, I said, though I knew she was sleeping. I'm empty and aching, and I don't know why. Counting the cars on the New Jersey Turnpike, they've all come to look for America. All come to look for America. All come to look for America. Coffee, I take tea, my dear. I like my toast on one side. You can hear it in my accent when I talk. I'm an Englishman in New York. See me walking down Fifth Avenue, walking cane here at my side. Ticket everywhere I walk. I'm an Englishman in New York. Whoa, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. Whoa, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. Manners make us mad, someone say. He's our hero, I would be. Takes a man to suffer ignorance and smile. Be yourself, no matter what they say. Whoa, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. Whoa, I'm an alien. I'm to right. Love that's the only one. Looks so bright in this society, that it can't be brighter than the sun. Hello everyone, welcome in America. So my name is Stephan. It is raining. It's raining cats and dogs. You can see all the brown leaves, everything. And there was a very interesting playground just behind me. That is true. And you can see over here that it is. I'm hearing some church bells. That it's really a cold and wet day. It's really. So I'm cold already, even from this little part that I was doing in this in this pre-tour. So, but I really want to welcome you in America. So that's where I am today. So, and you may be wondering, like, what are you talking about, Stephan? You were 2 days ago, you were in Amsterdam. So, how can you be so fast? Yeah, I mean, I took a plane last night, and so I now am in America. So just wondering if you can recognize already a little. So if you recognize already a little from where I are. It is gray, it is the fall, it is about, I always only know it in degrees Celsius. And I'm also a little tired. Yeah, from the jet lag, of course. What do you think? What do you think? So it is gray, it is rainy, it is about 4 degrees Celsius. So where would I be? Would I be in Motown? No, I don't think so. I think Motown, Miami is warmer for sure. West Virginia, Laura, I don't know. Maybe I'm in Virginia. So New York, yeah, New York. Maybe there's some Connecticut, America, in Holland, North Carolina. No, not in Sweden, that's for sure. Boston could be, it could be, yeah, they're like climate-wise, it could be Boston or New York or something like that. So, for sure. Alabama, Michigan, okay. So, before we know, we have all 50 different states. So, but wait, one moment. I had another song that I wanted to play, but I cannot find it anymore. Okay, wait. Oh, no, there's another American Pie. No, I had another song, but at the moment, the thing is always when it's raining, that's a little harder. Because then my phone is not working, the touchscreen is not working so good anymore. But you know already, I think that I like to play some music now and then in my tours. So, and now, of course, at this moment, I cannot find the song anymore that I wanted to play. Oh, okay, damn, maybe not this time. American Pie is a great song, yeah, that is for sure. that is for sure. So I'm just gonna do this because it is, you can see it is really raining, and I'm also gonna show you a really around. Look, shh, Kate, shh, don't tell. Just give me 1 minute, then I can fix what I was trying to do. Because, and Simon and Garfunkel I played already with America, but give me 1 minute, and then I can fix what I was. You're one in the New England state. Sharon is saying, yeah, that is possible, for sure. So wait. Okay. There we go. Oh.
Hello, everyone. I'm Stephan.
You see, my phone is doing all kind of things that shouldn't be supposed to do. But you know this song, I think. This is not America. Little piece of you, a little piece in me will die. A miracle Oh, this is not America. Lonesome bills to blue the season. Promise not to stay too long. This is not America. Oh, this is not America. There was a time. Let's go back to something. Oh, this could be a big sky. I could have the famous idea. This is not America. Sorry for all the sound, but I made it into America. Okay, in the meantime, it is, they just started here to cut down some trees, so I'm going a little further. So, okay, they're all doing all kind of things over here, so, woo. No, we are in America, but in the Netherlands. So, in the southern part of the Netherlands, that is exactly where I am right now, in a very small little town where there are only about 2,000 people living, named America. So, and Jenny, you are right. And yes, I am on my bicycle, on my little foldable bicycle, because I wanted to show you America in the Netherlands. So, just let me show you my face for a little time. So, sorry, that was my other phone wasn't working. That is playing the music as how I would love to do it. So, but I'm. My name is Stephan, by the way. I am a guide in the Netherlands and in Belgium, in both countries. So someone was saying, like, it looks like little Belgium houses. That is not so strange because we're not so far away from Belgium. But this is still the Netherlands in the most southern province of our country, called Limburg. So, and I'm in a very tiny town right now, a very tiny village, a very tiny village that is called America. And it's a village, there are living a little over 2,000 people. So there is almost nothing in the farmlands of the Netherlands, or what is nowadays farmlands, but originally, it was the location where a lot of people were coming to in the 19th century. And why were they coming over here and also in other parts of this region? It was mainly because there was something here in the ground that we were using. So, and some of you maybe have been with me in the place Giethoorn. So in the northern part of the Netherlands, there's a place Giethoorn where you can go over the water, the little village without roads. And that little village had the same background as America, where we are right now. And by the way, in the meantime, this is the old station of America. It was such an important place that they even had a little station over here, as we can see. Nowadays, one of the two little places, or one of the two cafes they have, only two cafes, not more than that. Now, people were coming over here because in this area, in the ground, this is the best location to dig something out of the ground. And it's not gold. There was not a gold rush over here. No, not at all. There was another rush. There was a rush to get all the peat out of the ground. And peat, as you may know, no, not potatoes. Not potatoes. No, even potatoes are not growing so well over here. No, peat it was. And peat was used to heat the houses. So in the 19th century, the big cities in the Netherlands were there were. So I'm now a little confused. there was someone saying something to me on the street. So so sometimes they're not so welcome to people that are not from here. No, but okay, let's go on. No, the peat over here, they were digging that up because in the western part of the city, of the country, the cities were growing very fast. More and more workers were going there. They were living in small houses, but of course they also wanted to heat their houses. And what was the method in that time to heat your house was to use peat. To use peat to dig it up out of the ground and to use that in your houses. And I saw the question, were you here to trick voyagers? Yeah, a little. Sometimes that is fun. Sometimes that is fun to do. No, the reason that I'm here, to be precise, is and look at the beautiful Christmas outings over here. No, I am later today. You've maybe seen it. Later today, I will be in Maastricht. That's in the southern part of the Netherlands, the big city in the southern part of the country. And I was thinking, okay, when going there, that is about 2 hours by car. So didn't take a plane. It's about 2 hours by car. So maybe there's something interesting in the middle. And then I was looking at the map and I saw like, oh yeah, there's a little village of America. So maybe it is cool to take you to the Dutch America. But the thing is, there is nothing over here. It is a tiny little village. They have a church. As you can see, a church over here, a Catholic church from the 19th century. The St. Joseph Church. So, and I've also come to that, Cindy, like where the name is coming from. But it is a tiny church because, of course, the country itself over here is not very big, or the population. So, yes, Dalia, I couldn't find the America hat, so that's the reason. And there's over here also on the square. You can find it in more locations in the Netherlands, and I will do it a little like this. This is a place where you can tap some water, some drinking water. So this is the old way. Oh, it is only not working in wintertime because in summertime it is still working. So you can use the thing at the side to pump up the drinking water. So that is a really nice, this is how it used to be. When the city started here in the village started here in the 19th century, everyone had to go to this place to tap fresh drinking water. So of course, nowadays that is a little different. But yeah, I'm in America, so let's go and let's see if we can find some American things. So I don't know, it's raining, feels a little like Boston. So the weather we have already. That's the first thing. But help me a little. So help me a little. What are the very typical American things? The temperature is 4 degrees Celsius, so I don't know, some parts are. But what are things that you're thinking of immediately when you're thinking about America? Now, not Dutch people that are here. Here are Dutch people. So what are the rest of the flag? Red, white, and blue. Yeah, that's true. That's also the Dutch flag, by the way. So there are some similarities. In the meantime, the train is coming. Coca-Cola, State of Liberty. Coca-Cola, State of Liberty, skyscrapers. That will be a little hard here, I think. Fried chicken, hot dogs, guns. We'll not find that for sure. Baseball fields. Yeah, we have more soccer fields over here. Okay. But we have already some things. Coca-Cola, State of Liberty. This is, by the way, the Dutch train. Double-decker, as you can see. Woo! AK-47s. Okay, I don't know that. Okay, let's try if we can find some of these in this little village. I mean, you never know. It's also the first time that I'm here. So, but just to show you that we are really, for people that are just joining a little later, we are really here. Welcome in America. It's almost the same as in English, isn't it? Thanksgiving. That's also a thing. Elvis. Yeah. Okay. I think I have a nice list of things from what we can find over here. Hamburgers, everything. Over here, by the way, at the other side, there is um, the only supermarket, a very tiny supermarket, and they have Santas. Look at that. Look at that. I found the first thing, I think, on top. Over here, it's called the Daywinkel. So, where are you in America? In America, Bet. In America. So the Dagwinkel is over here, and we can see Santas on top. And that's an interesting thing. Well, because a lot of people, and Dagwinkel means day shop, by the way. Winkel is the Dutch word for shop. Elke dag vers en lekker dichtbij. Every day fresh and very nearby. So that's their motto. And it's a nice little shop, and everyone also knows each other over here. And the interesting thing is, I was just showing you Santa Claus, and Santa Claus, you maybe some of you don't know, but he is originally coming from the Netherlands. So now he came back from the US, but originally he is from the Netherlands, and I can tell you a short story about that, because in the Netherlands we are celebrating already for a very long time we're celebrating Sinterklaas. Evelyn is now writing it down. Sinterklaas, like the saint that's coming all the way, we're saying, from Spain. And he is coming every year with his boats, with a lot of helpers, and he's bringing all the packages. And he brought that, by the way, earlier this week. So we are celebrating that on December the 5th. But the interesting thing is, and maybe some of you know that from my tours that I'm doing in Amsterdam, is that the Dutch, they were the ones that started the first city in the US. So they were going from Amsterdam, started a new city named New Amsterdam, and there were a lot of Dutch and Belgian people going over there. Nowadays we know that city as New York, so the old New Amsterdam. And they were, of course, taking a lot of things with them. So, and one of it was their Sinterklaas celebrations. So they were taking their Saint Nicholas, the saint, came over there. But of course, in the US, it became, after a while, a melting pot of people from all over Europe. So they were still using some parts of our old celebrations. Only, some things, of course, changed. So, for example, our Saint Nicholas is, let's say, a little more fit. He's tall. He, of course, he's also bringing candies and all that kind of things. But he is, basically the same. Only the fitter version of Santa Claus. So we brought him to the US, and the interesting thing is that in the last 20 years, Santa Claus is coming back. He's coming back over here, and that is, or since the 60s, that is, by the way, that the Netherlands and Europe are getting more and more inspired by, or influenced, depends a little how you call it, by the American culture. So, and the interesting thing is that we're now looking at one of the houses that are here from the 30s, the 1930s. And later I will also tell that. But we're standing here in one of the places of the original 1930s. You see an old supermarket. This is one of the old supermarkets that was here in the town. They placed these beautiful pictures on it for a reason. That is because this was a Jewish supermarket. This was a Jewish supermarket. And sadly enough, the Jewish family that lived over here didn't make it in World War II. So these people over here, these were the ones who were living over here. Sorry, the text is all in Dutch, but you can still see the same house as where we're standing in front. And to remind all of them, they placed the so-called, not only the little plaque over there, but also here in the ground, in front of the door, they have 3 so-called stolpersteinen. It's a little harder to see, I think. in the rain. But you can see over here the 3 names of the people who lived over here. And all of them were arrested in 1944, by the way, shortly before the end of the war, and killed in Auschwitz. So even Arthur, the kids in the middle. So these are called stumble stones. So you can find them. We have a lot of them in Amsterdam. You can even find some of them here in America. And yes, where is that name coming from? That's a good question. I forgot to tell that earlier. But you have to imagine that in the 19th century, when people were starting to come over here, they were it was the middle of nowhere, so it was far and far away, new land for a lot of people from the west came over here to work. So they were naming it after things that are far and far away. So for example, America, that was something like, yeah, that's the new world at the other side of the ocean. So that was one of the names. But not only that, the interesting thing is that if you're looking at the map of this area, there are you can also find about 15 kilometers away from here, there is another little village about the same size that's called California. I'm not kidding. There is a California only 15 minutes away. So hopefully the weather is a little better over there. But not only that, there's also 20 kilometers the other way. There's another location, and I have to go back a little. I forgot something. But there's another place that's called Siberia. It's called Siberia. But look at this. Look what I found for you. In the heart of the town. This is the main street. In the heart of the town, we were talking about American things. Look at this. We have a snack bar, a cafeteria called Hop and Stop. Like taking... and they have Lady Liberty on top together with a Coca-Cola sign. This is wonderful, isn't it? It's a takeaway. And they also have fries. Yeah, of course, they are still Dutch. So they have fries over here. It's a little wet. So, yeah, American. Is it American? Where are we? In America. I'm not kidding. So, but yeah, it is still closed, as you can see. Sadly enough, the opening times, they're only open after, what is it? Is it Thursday? After 4 p.m. So, sorry, it is not open. So we cannot go inside to see if they also have hot dogs, hamburgers, or all that kind of thing. But at least we found Santa. We found the Coca-Cola sign over there and the statue. So when I said already, this is the main street. So the main street, it has the takeaway, it had the supermarket, it had a church, and that's it. That's it. There's not more than that over here. Yeah, some houses. Some people are living over here. For all your other things, you have to go. Somewhere else. You have to go somewhere else. Yeah, they also have a tiny statue over here. This is a statue to remind the people over here. You can see in the middle. I'm gonna zoom in a little. We see a little man standing over there in, how do you call this in English? He has something to dig up the ground, so he's digging up the peat. This is to remind where this where this village is originally coming from. So, but it is a tiny, cute village in itself. Everyone is also saying hi to me. That was earlier, before I was digging peats, exactly, but not the black peat this time. But there's also something interesting over here. There's already the end of the village, but there is a vervoersverbod, so that means over here you're not allowed to transport a spade. Thank you. Yeah, but over here you're not allowed to transport your chicken, because there is a disease under the chicken. So you're not allowed to go over there with your truck if you have chickens in there. So, okay, I'm just gonna show you a little more. Now we're already at the end. And to show you that we're not in America, but in the Netherlands. You can also see that over here. Look, these people over here, they have orange everywhere. Maybe some of you have seen the football earlier this week. So we won from the USA in our last game. So the people over here are celebrating that. Okay, I'm gonna cycle a little more. It is so hot today. Look at the streets. Oh, and they have even a Christmas parade here in America, as you can see. On December 17th, I have to go back. That is one of the important festivities. So, welcome in the Netherlands. Welcome in rainy weather. This is how it is in this time of the year. I have been very lucky this year that it wasn't so wet in most of my tours, but finally it is back. You see some little cute old farms. So for example, the farm over here at the side. You have to look at the beautiful pollard trees. And so I'm going over the border. Because as you can see, I hope you have your passport with you. Because as you can see, we are leaving America already. We now completely seen the town from one side to the other side. And Hoiwa is something like goodbye. So it was nice to have you over here. But I was wanting this to show you because look how beautiful this street is over here with the trees. It is we have also animals everywhere over here, but most of the animals are now also inside because it is too wet. It is really too wet now. I would live here in a second, Donna. Okay, I won't. For me, it would be boring, I think, because there's only one cafe every day having hot dogs at the hop stop. I don't know. But California dreaming, exactly. Okay, I'm going back to show you one time more that I was really in America. Can also take a good picture of the sign again. So, not a single pickup truck. No, I know. That's. I was also a little. I would have hoped to have a pickup truck over here. At least one, but no. The Dutch cars are all small and tiny, but it's a lovely street. Yeah, that's why I wanted to show you. I was hoping that it would be dry, but it's not. But here we're going again into America. So, okay. Yes, it's the bird flu. Yeah, you were asking it before. I saw it. But look, America, part of the county, of the local government, Horst aan de Maas. The Maas is the river that's going all the way from the Alps into the sea. And I'm Elisabetta, as you can see, I am in America. So we're just at the border. And if you want to see what area that is, so there are cars over here. Here's some street signs. Let me zoom in a little. There's a station. America is to the right. Maasbree, Venlo, Horst, Zevenum, Griensveen, etc. So a lot of other locations. Oh, that's the wrong one. Again, I'm completely cold now, cold and wet. So I'm gonna cycle back to my car. It was just a short tour. It's just on the way to Maastricht, where I will be later today. So I'm gonna warm up and dry up in the car and get some coffee, maybe. If I can find a location, I have to go to the next village or next city, because over here there's literally nothing. Thank you, Jean. Thank you for all the lovely words, and sorry for some of you were thinking that I was really in America. Yeah, I was there, but of course not in the America that you were maybe thinking of. So hopefully I can go there another time. So yeah, I will shoot my yeah, that's true. That's true. Maybe if you like to see some more Christmas markets or something like that, that will be later today. Then I'm gonna show you Maastricht. Hopefully it is dry by that time, but at least I will be warm and can be sheltering a little. So hey, music, come on.
Jig it out.
I want to say goodbye.
Here I am in the place where I come let go. In Miami, the bass and the sunset low. Every day like a Mardi Gras. Everybody party all day, no work.
Chicago, Chicago, that constant town. Chicago, Chicago, I will show you around. I love it that you bottom dollar, you lose the blues in Chicago, Chicago, the town that Billy Sunday couldn't shut down. On State Street, that great street, I just want to say.
Oh. Okay, and thank you now for joining. Hope to see you again at another time, another place, hopefully dry. And bye-bye.